what's going on, my friends? This is Rowan from Optimize FX. Welcome to week 3's review and results of the $1,000 robot challenge. And in front of us we have, we'll just go straight to it. In front of us we have the Precis EA 2.0, which unfortunately has blown 2 accounts. The first one I tried on default settings on a risk of 0.5% of the account. And it didn't go too well the first time. It blew the account last week, and I thought, well, let's see what happens if I give it another crack. So I gave it another $1,000, and I reduced the max open orders from 200 down to 50, as someone advised that would help. But the other thing that I also did, which is probably attributed to the demise of the second $1,000, is I changed use uplot to true. So this little setting here. And what that does is it increases the lot sizes of each order it does. So kind of like a martingale system. But yeah, I did those two things. I saw that it got stuck on 50 orders, so I increased it to 100. I kept that other setting there. I started closing the orders manually, but it just didn't happen. It just blew the account for some reason. So I may give it one more go. I'm determined to see if it'll work. And I'll change. The only thing I will change is I'll change it to 50 orders, and I'll change this to false. I'll change it to false now, and I'll change this to 50 orders. I'll give it another crack for another week. And that would be about it. So the other thing as well that I changed is I changed it to the M5 time frame, and this is on 1, because I saw that might have been good as well, but obviously it didn't work. So yeah, I think like this EA has, it can be quite profitable. I saw that it was quite profitable in the first $1,000, but it may just have to be used. It may be like a semi-auto robot, so we'll see. But if anyone has any experience with Precis, especially version 2, yeah, chuck a comment down below, and let's chat. We'll see if we can sort out some settings that may be profitable and not blow an account, because that's what we don't want. It's okay to lose a little bit of money, but blowing an account is not fun, and I've done that quite a few times. So let's not do that. So let's leave Precis, and we'll move straight into stepping stones. So this is the new one that I added in place of, can't remember now, but it wasn't doing too much. But I've just got it on a fixed lot of 0.1, and it's trading pound USD 30-minute time frame, and yeah, just take profit of $5. Max orders of 10. The range is 25, and the start lot is 0.1. And it is made $121 in, I think, a week, which is really good. But and all the back tests that I did using these settings are a bit iffy. So we'll see what happens. See what happens over the next week. The last weeks, I'll run it. I may run it for 6 weeks. We'll see what happens instead of 4. But we'll move on to MIA 9, which has been trading really well. I'm actually really impressed with this. Now, what I actually went away on the weekend, and I had to close this laptop off for the last, for the half of Friday's or Saturday's session, the trading session. So it was only off for like 12 hours. But it didn't really affect any of the robots. You'll see as we move on that some of them, there will be some bits missing, but I'll get to that anyway. So MIA 9, profit for the week is $234, but this month $407. And if we have a look at, so it's currently in drawdown of $151, but we have a balance of $1,456. So it's made $456 since the start of the challenge. So that is 3 weeks in. So in 3 weeks, it's made $456 US. And in the first week, I didn't really do too much, as I think if you remember, I wasn't closing any orders. I was just letting it do its thing. And so I think that's really good. What I have been doing lately, though, like I haven't been on it all the time. Like I'll go on it maybe once a day, or morning and night, and I'll have a look and I'll see if there's any orders to close that are in profit. So as we can see here, we've got 46 open orders, and there's only 2 pairs that it's stuck in trends with, as you can see here. So it's Euro JPY and Pound USD. It is stuck in the wrong way, so it just keeps placing orders going the wrong way, and that's how it goes in a drawdown. So it's only a drawdown with those 2 pairs. A little bit of USD JPY here, but I could close the Pound JPY and the AUD USD pairs in profits, and we'll see. Sometimes you close the close profit and there is a little bit of loss there as well, so I sometimes just close both and just even it all out. So the profit for the last trading day was $25.87, but it could have been a bit more if I closed them just before market close. But we'll see what happens in the 4th week with this one. But so far, so good. I'm really happy with it. This is trading, I think, 1%. Yes, risking 1% of the account. It does trade 9 currency pairs, but that's about, yeah, they haven't changed anything else. So yeah, I'm really happy with this this so far. So yeah, so far I can recommend MIA9, but it is a bit too early, so we'll see what happens next week. Let's move on to No Sleep. Now this has been a slow but sure robot. So far it's been trading really well. Like at the moment it's only in, as you can see here, this is where I stopped. So the last trade that it placed was at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and then yeah, we have another a bit less, about another 12 hours of trading, and then it turns off. But so in here, as you can see, it's misplacing some sells, so it may stuff a few things up, but we'll see. So it looks like Euro USD is in a bit of a channel here. It's trading a bit of a channel. But yeah, I'm really happy. It's made $135 in 3 weeks, just based on 0.01 lots, and I think that's really awesome. So I could probably bump it up to 0.02 lots and see what happens there, but it hasn't had much drawdown at all, and I'm really really happy with how it's been trading. Move on to EA Scalper Orion. This, as you can see, is same thing. It's just misplacing some trades, and it probably would have closed out, but because I turned it off early. But it's been, the first week it wasn't really profitable. The second week I found some settings that made it a little bit more profitable, and obviously it is a much slower EA at making profits, but it's saying that I haven't seen it go into anything crazy. Now it trades a 15-minute time frame. It has made $48, and I think that's really good as well. So far so good with EA Scalper Orion. I'm sure that there are better settings with this, but I'm really happy with how it's been trading so far. Let's move on to Algo now. Look at this. This is scary. This is one reason why I really don't enjoy this robot. Like I did try and trade this robot and a few of them, and I did blow an account with this. I had too many, essentially what happened is I had too many robots trading the same account, and I didn't really know that this is what could happen with this robot. So, and having 4 of them on the one account with a small balance, it doesn't end well, as you can probably tell. They're having a lot of orders open. So if they all do that at the same time, you'll easily margin call your account. Now with this, it has been trading well. So, and what it has been doing is just placing sells as Euro USD has been going up, and it has been placing buys at the same time. So how it's making its money is in buys at the moment. But if we have a look here, can't even see it. There will be a take profit in here somewhere where it takes profit of the losses and of everything like that. So that's kind of how it works, but no good in a trending. If you put this on a really strong trend, you'll blow your account, no worries. But so far it's made $171 having starting at 1,000. So we'll just have to see what happens with this currency pair and Algo as we move along. So some people think Euro USD is going to move up to 1.15, and other people think it's going to get to here again and probably retrace back a little bit. So we'll see what happens with Euro USD anyway. Let's move on to the star of the show. So this has made the most profit, and it is also it also is in profit right now. It's also a bit scary because it has a 0.21 lot size buy, which is good. Just remember I closed this off early, so I'm not. It will probably close all these orders off when I turn it on. So what happened here is it placed a buy. It was probably come down here. It was placing buys, and then fortunately Euro USD turned around and it moved back up, and it's in a heap of profit now. So I think on market open it will close all these orders and we'll make another 162, depending on if Euro USD opens higher or lower, but we'll see what happens. So I'm really interested to see. But yeah, Dragon, holy hell, it definitely is profitable. It's definitely profitable, but it can be really, really risky if you put it on a trending pair. This is really, really good for a market that is ranging. So if you can find a market that has been ranging, chuck Dragon on there, something with a low spread, and I think you'll be laughing with Dragon. But just keep in mind, it is a really risky robot, and I think I'm not the only person to say that. And that's why they tell you to start with 5,000 cents off, no, 5,000 US dollars, or if you've got a cent account, a big cent account, because if the currency pair that you're trading goes into a trend, you'll be stuffed, and I'd hate to see that. So, but anyway, if I was trading this live, from 3 weeks ago, I'd be super happy with that profit right now. That is absolutely awesome. Let's move on to Gold Catcher now. This is another one that has been trading really, really well. Now, just keep in mind that this one here, it trades buys only. It's not in any trades at the moment because I turned it off here. That was its last trade. It closed at all profits, and then it would have actually had a heap of really good trades had I have left the laptop on. I was almost going to leave it on, but I didn't because it would have been on for 2 more days. But yeah, it's sitting at 316 USD in profit, and so far so good with Gold Catcher buy only. Really happy with how that's been trading. Now Baby Shark is the other star. It's coming in second, I believe. Maybe. What was MIA 9? 456. Okay, yeah, very close between Baby Shark and MIA 9. Now, as you can see here, again, it missed placing sells as Euro USD moved up because I turned it off. So it'll probably place a sell on market open, depending on what happens here, and it'll move this take profit up. And we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Does it start on? Because I turned it off and on again, we'll find out. Does it start on 0.01 again, or will it keep going? Will the multiplier, start multiplying the 0.08? So we'll see. But yeah, $464 profit, and it has been going really, really well, trading really well. So really happy with that. Eclatant had a slow start, but it currently is $165 in profit now, and yeah, it's missed a lot of trades as well, along with all the other ones. So may have compromised the challenge a little bit, but it's good to know what may happen if if your VPS turns off or the terminals restart or something happens. So I think a little bit of consistency there with them all being off all at once. It will be really interesting to see what happens and how they recover from that. So let's move on to the very last pair, and then I'll open up Chrome, and we'll see all of them together on my FX book. But Moneypole has, I've found that it's either Euro USD or one of these Windows, it will freeze. So if I open this and then close it, the whole terminal will freeze, and you can see that one currency pair just hasn't traded. You can't really see it here, but so essentially half of last week maybe one currency pair wasn't trading, but we are at a profit of $160 and we have nothing open right now, which is really good. So no drawdown right now. So MoneyPal slowly but surely is making profits, and I'm really happy with that. Now let's open up Chrome, and then I will close some of these terminals because I'll probably restart the computer and give it a nice fresh start. Also, don't want to overload the CPU, so we get a jittery effect whilst it is trying to record the screen. But anyway, let's have a look. This is the $1,000 challenge of the portfolio. You can see here of the $1,000 challenge V3. So we start. This is all up to date as far as I'm aware. So with Dragon Expert is got the win here. This is just like how much money it makes per day. So 56, 48, 45, 39. So it is increasing the profits as it's going up as well. So $60, the best day it's had. Next we have this one here, Baby Shark. So Baby Shark and MIA9 are pretty much the same in terms of profits. Gold Catcher, and then we've got Eccleton to MoneyPal, No Sleep, and then it's Scalper Orion, and then we have the Stepping Stone, which unfortunately I could start with a new account with Stepping Stone. I probably should have, but it's not a really good one here. I just need to see if I can start the reporting from a certain date with this. So I'll look into that and see if that will fix this chart. But yeah, let's have a look at some figures down here. So we have Precise here. As you can see, I put in 2,000 into the demo. It's lost 1,995. So unfortunately, Precise no good so far. Stepping Stone, I put in 2,000. As you saw, yeah, Stepping Stone was making some money. So these are not correct, but everything else is correct in terms of like data. So MIA9 has a gain of 45% on the account in 3 weeks. It's around about roughly 1.81% daily, monthly 45. Max drawdown was 16%, and it's made a profit of 456. No Sleep 13%, 13% gain. Daily 0.61, monthly 13.5. Drawdown of only 5%, which is really good, and a balance of 135, which is not heaps, but you know, it's fine. You know, it's still a profit. We're not losing money. So EA Scalper Orion, 4.85%. And a drawdown of 7 cents, a little bit higher drawdown than No Sleep, which is quite interesting, and way less profits to $48. So that's really interesting. Algo, 17% gain, and we have a max drawdown of 13.5%, which is probably what it's holding on to right now, and $171 gain, a profit overall. And now Dragon Expert, look at this, 60.9%. So it's pretty much 61% gain in 3 weeks. Daily 2.29%. Monthly you can look at a 60.99% gain. And the max drawdown is 20%. So it's coming second. Well, let's not worry about these top two. So second in the max drawdown, but it's made a profit of $609. 20% is probably the max. Sorry, the max drawdown I'd be looking at. But everyone's risk is different. You know, some people are happy with having like a 50% drawdown. So yeah, Dragon's going really good. Gold Catcher, 31% gain, and its drawdown is only 8.37%, and it's made 316. So that's really good. I think that's Gold Catcher's probably, if anything, the star of the show, because it apart from no, MIA9's got higher drawdown but more profits. But yeah, $316 with only a drawdown of 8.37%. That is really good. Baby Shark, 46% gain, so it's just edging over MIA9, and the drawdown was a bit higher at 22.42%, and a $464 gain. Eclatant, 16.6, and drawdown of 8.46 and 165 gain. And then Moneypile, 16% overall and 4.36% drawdown, so not much drawdown, $160 profit. So yeah, look, pretty much every single one of these robots except for two are profitable. Are they profitable in a live account? They probably should be. I can't see why not. But I'd be happy to run all of these on a live account right now, except for these top two, because Precis I'm not too sure about. Stepping Stone I'm not too sure about, and the one before that definitely not. It wasn't good at all. Now I have opened up all the statements for every single one of these, just to show you, you know, these figures. If anyone's interested in these things, I certainly am. As you can see, this is Precis. It did make some decent profits really early on, and then it just died. I don't know what happened. It could have been my problem or my fault by not manually trading it, or it could be just the EA's design. I'm not sure. Then I put in another 1,000 to try a different tact, and it just blew that one pretty much instantly. Didn't even run for very long. So yeah, that's unfortunate with that. Move on to, this is Stepping Stone. So I started this, not worry about that first trade, because it wouldn't let me start from the very start. It's for some reason it still had the very last trade in there. Oh, it was 7 Trade that was trading this before. Yes, I remember. But as you can see here, we're starting with 10 lots. It's not 10 lots, 0.10 lots, and that's all it's trading with. So it's had some losses, which is good, and it's had mostly wins. So it's made $56 in, well, when did it start? I started it on the 13th to the 17th. So 4 trading days it was trading, and it's made $56 with a really big thing here. I don't know what happened here, but we can see. So this is where it went up to. Yeah, so so mainly the profits are $5, but if it plays up, it obviously does something different here and closes. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, really good so far. Be interested to see how the next week goes with that. We have MIA9. You can see it won. It's how it's been trading in terms of the balance line here. All its trades, there's heaps. But yeah, profit factor of 1.82, expected payoff 0.67, relative drawdown 5.78%, but max drawdown is, well, it says 64.7. I don't know what that is. But yeah, $456 profit. Move on to the next. No Sleep. Bit of a different graph here to look at. Yeah, so not so much, but you know, it's been trading slowly but surely. You know, you could probably bump it up to bigger lot sizes, and or even trade with 2 or 3, or even maybe 4 pairs with the No Sleep. I'm not sure on one account, and then you could pretty much double this figure or triple or quad the profit that you've got now. But obviously you would have a lot more drawdown, so that's interesting as well. This is Orion, so it's quite interesting, this graph, how it's humpy. But but yeah, $48 profit, not too much, so I'm not sure about that one. This is Algo 2.0, so you can see it's going up quite well. Profit factor of 5.27, which is insane, and that's only because it's holding on to a lot of drawdown right now. It hasn't really closed anything negative. So it's holding on to a negative $100, but it's made 171 since this challenge started. But we'll see what happens. Dragon, wow, look at this. So you can see here, profit, big spike. That's where it goes into a lot of drawdown, and then it comes up. And there's been quite a few of them, like big ones anyway. But yeah, crazy. We'll see what happens on market open with this. Be very interesting to see. Next we have the gold catcher. So it's very solid. Just goes straight up pretty much. Be very interesting to see if how it would go on 0.02 lots to start. But I'll just leave it and might do some further testing and some other videos on these ones to see how they go on other settings. I think that would be really good. Now this is Baby Shark, and I thought it was quite funny because see this here looks like a shark fin. Same with this one, so maybe that's why they called it Baby Shark. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's got two really big parts where it went into. I'd say it would have gone into a fair bit of drawdown there, and in these two parts, and it's still making profits as it's moving up. Next we have Eclatant. Yeah, so not sure what happened at the start here. It lost a bit of money and then it's just been slowly moving up. But yeah, pretty solid so far. And last but not least, we have Moneypile. Now what I find interesting is this. So I'm actually not sure what happened with Moneypile and the two pairs here. Let's go and have a look actually. So we can find something weird. No, not really. It wouldn't be a very big loss. Well, it looks like it is, but it's really not. I think the only way I could really find out would be to look for a big lot size. Oh, ooh, okay. So here we go. Something happened here where it closed a trade at negative $40, 0.01 GU. So yeah, I'm not real sure what happened there, but that's what happened here. So yeah, there you go. So that is the review and all the results of week 3 on the $1,000 challenge. As you can all see, most 8 out of the 10 EAs are profitable, very profitable actually. And yeah, I think this has been probably the most successful test I've ever done. I've only changed one robot out, except for Precis 2.0, which we may give one more go. But yeah, I've only changed one robot out. I've got rid of 7 trade, replace it with Stepping Stone. And yeah, I think the results just really speak for themselves. I'd be really happy with this portfolio. If I had this portfolio, that'd be awesome, absolutely amazing, except for losing $2,000, or actually $3,000 on those ones. But the other ones yeah, will eventually probably make up for that. But they've probably already made up for it, I'm not sure. Apparently it's down $343 only. So, you know, even if you did lose $3,000, we've only lost 343 on the portfolio. So I think that's really amazing. But obviously not good if you lost that, if it was real. But you know, I wouldn't trade this real without trying this test, right? So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've really enjoyed this review on, you know, week 3. There's some super amazing results. If you have any EAs you'd like me to test, flick me an email through to optimizeeffects@gmail.com. I think everything will be below. If you'd like to support me, you can do so by buying me a coffee. There is a link in the description below for that. And you know, IC Markets have been a really great broker to trade with, and Their customer service is next level as well. Got a really low spread. I can definitely recommend them if you're going to look at opening a live account. Yeah, there is a link to that one below as well as some other accounts like Pepperstone, FXTM, and I'm also going to be looking at Oanda. I have an account with them, but I haven't actually traded with them live. And yeah, there's a few other brokers I'm going to be looking at as well, so I may do some broker reviews if anyone's interested in that. But yes, thanks for tuning in. If you've liked this video, smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We are all here to make money. I'm trying to cut all the shit out. We just want to make some money. So I think we can definitely do that. If you pick any of these robots, if you go to the first video, you can see all the settings that I'm using. I hope that helps you all out. Peace, and yeah, let's see what happens next week in the market and with the robots, and I'll be with you then. Thanks for watching. See you then. Bye bye.